to put it simply, here is the reason. Most people are boring. Before we start, I am not calling out your favorite Let's Player. So before you think I am trying to attack or call out anyone, please just stop. And honestly, I think that there are great veteran Let's Players and a lot of small poketubers who can make some pretty damn entertaining Let's Plays. Rather, what I'm going to be talking about is why everybody thinks they can pull off the Let's Play. First, I want to talk about what a typical Let's Play channel, obviously I'm specifically talking about Pokemon, but we're going to be talking about what they look like. First, they have a GFX layout, they have a screen, then they have a few boxes or something to put the Pokemon in. Usually the game is randomized or it's some type of special Nuzlocke variant, and pretty much the video style is no cuts, just 30 minutes of raw, unedited gameplay. Of course, they edit it by putting it in the layout, but basically, if there is a drag point where the commentary is shit, they will keep it in, and the video will just be 30 minutes. From what I have seen, that looks like the golden time for each episode. Now, here is the problem why so many people do it. Well, it's not really a problem, but we're getting to the problem. So the reason why so many people do Let's Plays is because a lot of people are inspired by seeing Let's Players, because let's be real, anyone who watches a lot of Pokemon content, well, from my age range at least, we grew up on watching Pokemon Let's Plays, and I'm sure there are a lot of people in the younger generation who have done that as well. And another reason being that it's very simple to do. It doesn't require a lot of editing knowledge. Really, you don't even have to be good at Photoshop. You just have to have a basic idea. You don't even need Photoshop. You can use some lesser programs, and all you really need is that emulator. Pretty much, it's very free and easy to start off with, which I feel is another reason why a lot of people do Let's Plays. Now, here is the problem with a lot of big Let's Players and even some small ones. Granted, I don't really watch a lot of small YouTube channels, so I can't really speak on that. Rather, I would say if you've been doing Let's Plays for 5 years straight and you're still getting 1 view per video, well, to put it simply, here is the reason. Most people are fucking boring. Yes, I know that is the harsh, bitter truth that a lot of people do not want to face, but I personally think that is the facts. A lot of people don't know how to commentate, they don't know how to keep an audience interested, and they just talk like this, and they're dull, and they don't really know any inflections or any tricks, so it just ends up being a boring, bland video. And once you mix that in with a oversaturated field, that is just a recipe for not only a terrible YouTube channel, but little to no growth. Now, I know a lot of people have felt like I have targeted some smaller YouTubers with what I have just said, because of the whole, it doesn't really allow you to grow. Now, let me go and look up towards the bigger YouTubers who I have a big gripe with, because if you have been around for a while, basically what I mean, if you're not like 9 years old or something, Let's Plays have been around for almost a decade, believe it or not. Now, that's nice, but here is something I realized. The Let's Plays that have been done 10 years ago in their formatting and their video style are still the same 10 years later. Let me keep in mind, I am making this video in 2020, and I don't know what makes me more angry. The fact that there's been so little innovation within the format, or the fact that no one has dared to go and improve that format. Once again, I am especially talking about those within the Pokemon community, And what I've noticed is those who aren't really in the bigger circles of the Pokemon community, but I mean smaller Poketubers and just YouTubers who rather just do general gameplay, they're knocking it out of the park. They are kicking every major Poketuber's ass in terms of a quality Let's Play video. And also, another big YouTuber who has completely made the best Let's Play of all time is Jaden Animations. I made a whole separate video on why her Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke, keep in mind a regular Nuzlocke, not even randomized, is without a doubt the best Let's Play I have ever seen. So, to just end it off, if I sounded more angrier than usual, yeah, I'm very heated about this. I've seen this shit for years, and I am still shocked that a lot of people just don't innovate. Instead, what they do is add something like Super Extreme Ultra Randomizer, and at that point, it's just like, alright, it draws me in for an episode, but once I see how boring you are, I just stop watching. Now, once again, to reiterate, I am not calling anyone out in specific, and there are definitely some quality people, but I mean, to pretty much put the whole point that I'm making is, everybody thinks that they can do a Let's Play, where in reality, that's not the case. A lot of people just don't have the narration and entertaining skills to carry a Let's Play, and I am completely guilty of this. So before anyone goes digging through my channel and trying to call me a hypocrite, I started doing Let's Plays, but I realized I'm kind of boring as shit. I kind of have the personality of a piece of tinfoil, so let me just make something else instead, and that's what I've been doing ever since, pretty much. So, pretty much, to wrap this all up, because I know it looks like I'm kind of stretching the video, Let's Players, people who are currently making Let's Plays, to my small Poketubers, if you're seeing little to none growth, and your watch time retention is like a minute to 2 minutes long, don't just stop doing Let's Plays. Try something else. You're probably still a smaller channel. If you're under 6,000 to 7,000, once again, you definitely still have the room to go try and do something more innovative. And for my bigger YouTubers who happen to see this, I urge you to dare, aspire to innovate this formula, especially if you are well known within the Pokemon community, because it is pathetic that a bunch of smaller Poketubers and people who are not even in the community are outdoing you guys at your own game. I mean, let's be real, that's kind of sad. So, once again, just a message to all. If you want to do a Let's Play, I am completely okay with that. Once again, don't get the impression from this video that I'm saying everyone should stop doing Let's Plays. That's not what I'm trying to say. Rather, what I'm trying to say is, whether you're more established or you're smaller just starting out, if you are going to tackle Let's Plays, do something unique and different, even if it's just a little change up from the thumbnail style to just making cuts and getting rid of all the boring parts in the video. Just try something, but pretty much that is it. I hope you enjoyed another one of my discussion videos. If you want more, tell me down below. Besides that, just watch some more videos, consider subscribing, but above all else, have a good day.